ultimately, it was a lot of coaxing, I'd say, from Jenna. I was referred to her upon my first call, and we had a great conversation initially that I wasn't even planning on having when I called to get information. And then she just asked me a few questions about myself. We set up an appointment to have a follow-up conversation, and not only did we click, but it gave me a level of comfort with it that this could be different. Definitely worth the investment, and I'd say at first, was I a little apprehensive about it? Yes, but it's an investment in yourself. I looked at what my time was worth versus a $200 online subscription service. It just makes sense, and also other people are committed to finding a mate. They're $200 or what have you. Some people have free weekends, right, that they can go online and play around. I met people who were serious about finding a partner, and my investment is the same as their investment is. So if you're looking for the similar thing, you'll find it. And I also think that it attracts perhaps a different education level or a different commitment, different income bracket than maybe everyday online does. I think the best part of it was not having to worry about how do I find this person when you show up at a restaurant or show up at a venue, because the reservation is made under both of your names. So whomever gets there quicker or earlier just is seated at the table, and it just had an ease about it, and a lot of the background work was done, so I didn't need to worry about it. I just show up and meet the person that I was there to meet. So he was my third day through It's Just Lunch. And initially, candidly, when I walked up, he was reading the paper on his phone and didn't look up. And so I thought maybe it was the table next to me. And so I asked the host, and he said, no, it's with this gentleman. And internally I thought, you have got to be kidding me. He didn't even look up. I mean, eventually he did, and he said, excuse me. But I thought, if I'm not worth the time for him to look up, then this is going to be a really short date. And we ended up having a 4-hour dinner. It was wonderful. So definitely met him through It's Just Lunch. Is not someone that I ever would have met, that I ever would have crossed paths with in my normal life. And we've been together now for about 9 months. And honestly, many times just say, you know, what two forces of the universe caused us to meet, because we wouldn't have otherwise. And I love our love story. Well, I have definitely recommended it to a number of people that I've met, even through casual conversations. I would say be honest. Be honest with yourself about what you're looking for and the values that you want your partner or a mate to have go above and beyond just physical attributes. And I'd also say don't be limited by what you think you want. Be open to suggestions from your matchmakers, and be open to a future that's greater than you had imagined, rather than be limited by what you're imagining.